Now, it was all going so well. We, in the ad break, welcomed on set Gillon McLachlan. We welcomed on set Peter Malinauskas, the Premier, but only you saw it, Gil, and it was pretty awkward.
Yeah, well, we walked in, the Premier acknowledged everyone at the table, the senior people, and Tony, or as now he's Troy Jones, stuck out his hand, Premier, just fresh aired him.
God, TJ.
I was starstruck, TJ.
I've been fresh aired by the best of them, but...
that one was pretty significant.
Yeah,
it was
let's
a
not
total lack of
Okay, right, Gil, let's not go on about it. Okay, it was awkward.
Anyway, you've met Troy Jones now.
Anyway, well, first of all, to both of you, congratulations. It's just been an outstanding, and I think beyond all expectations.
Certainly from our perspective, all 9 games sold out, and just the energy and so many people here. Not obviously the teams of today, but Essendon supporters and teams who played on the Thursday night. Thanks everyone for coming. You've got all the objective numbers, but just the energy in the field. If you're here, you know when something's a success, and it's been incredible. And huge thanks to the Premier and his team for their conviction, but then making it work. And so thank you.
That's awesome. And from my perspective, TJ, like, the AFL took a chance on us. I don't think it was their original plan, but they took a punt. And I guess it's not really, with all due respect, I don't think it's the AFL or the state government that's made this work. It's really the people of South Australia have turned up in droves, and they're the ones that can work.
Peter, I think you talked throughout the course of this week, and as we do discuss this, we see what's been happening. But your thought bubble to bring this to Adelaide, you pitched it to Gillon and the other clubs in grand final week of last year. And did you know what you were doing even then? And did it actually grow organically on you as you were talking?
Yeah, that's a good question. I had hopes that it would be something quite unique and special, but I didn't even really appreciate how much it would take off. And I mean, what we've been speaking about is that we put this together in 4.5 months. With a bit more of a run-up, I think we can take this to a whole other level and turn it into the greatest celebration of our national game that the country's ever seen. So hopefully next year.
Because it's been pretty perfect to most people who've experienced it.
Look, I think there's a few things we can do around infrastructure. We would love to see a game, another game in regional South Australia. We've spoken about the idea of showcasing the Barossa would be a big one. But also just giving travelling public more time to book and put in place their arrangements, I think would go a long way to seeing a lot more people coming over. In terms of business functions and dinners, there's been a whole range of things that have grown organically off the back of it. But again, with more time and planning, I think that would grow as well.
I think the lead time was only 4 or 5 months, so it was a scramble just to get the infrastructure and stuff up. But if you did, whether it's in the Barossa or take North Parade, if you actually, I was speaking to the mayor of that council, lock down the parade on a Sunday, have a huge festival. He said he thought they could get 100,000 people there, roll into maybe 2 games there on a Sunday. So everyone's now got ideas and time. And then all of our 18 clubs are saying, well, we now can plan. I know there's CEOs running around town trying to rent, put holds on facilities, second guessing the timing if it happened. So,
what do you reckon, folks? It's only can be in one place, can't it?
Gil, how soon should this be announced that Adelaide retains this and it's here again next year?
We're working through it, but and I think we obviously been talking to Western Australia, New South Wales, and we want to take it there at some point. They're very keen. I think it would be a bit. I think we are working through that with South Australia. I think they feel like they've earned another go at it, and the team are talking at the moment. The Premier's just needs to relax into it a little bit. Stop feeling so sort of put the hands down and relax, and I'm sure it'll work out.
You want me to put my hand in the pocket?
Well, I don't think anyone missed that point.
Now, Premier, you've brought some gifts.
Yes, so I know you guys have been into the pies and so forth, which is fair enough, but you've come to South Australia, you've got to start eating a little bit better. So we've bought some absolutely spectacular Coffin Bay oysters from South Australia and the Eyre Peninsula. They are literally the best in the world, so you've got to hop into them. Come on, don't be Don't be shy here. Now,
Well, I think Brady and I are the ones on the desk that have them, so I'll sit them on, Peter.
yeah, get into it. Get into it. These are the real deal.
I'll have one in the break.
You'll have one in the break.
Yeah,
Oh, come on, don't be shy. Come on.
And
Come on,
Peter,
TJ.
since I've been here, all I've been hearing about is your football ability. So we've got some highlights of
don't
you
do
playing.
this.
So let's talk about your background in football and some of your highlights.
Oh, this is yeah, this isn't good. Stop the vision now.
What number are you wearing?
260.
What's the story behind that?
So Adelaide Uni's famous. Oh, this is not good. Adelaide Uni is famous for big numbers because we've got a lot of players, and the oh god.
Can I back myself in this?
I think you're looking a lot better in the handball. So, but our club legend is a bloke by the name of Bob Neal. It's a bit of a legend around the state, in fact, and his number was 130, so 260 is double that. That's the logic.
What number did you wear, Gil?
I was 12.
And you played league footy.
No, I didn't. I played a lot in the amateurs. I was lucky in that 12's a big deal for me, and because if you're captain of Uni Blues, he always wears 12. Which so everyone who's got to wear that 12 is pretty chuffed with.
But you played A grade amateurs.
Yeah.
So just to be clear, we've got an A grade amateur player versus C5 level or whatever I am. So
I think we saw
if there's
that.
a market
I
on
think we saw that.
if there's a market on the handball, I think you're odds-on favourite. But we'll see how we go.
Nathan Brown.
Is there
Sportsbet's
one?
working on one now.
Hey, what have you got Peter at after the scene?
I've got Gil
Blow that.
shortening.
Gillon, Peter, you've had a lot of people gallivanting through the state, obviously, and a few on this desk have made various degrees of fools of themselves in various guises. Look, they dress the same, these Canes, the Corns boys, but
Is that a double denim?
who's won the off-field battle this week?
With us?
Yeah, who's been the one that's...
I don't think we've missed too many between us, and I've certainly run into the Premier a lot. It's been, I reckon that for all of it, part of it is that it has all worked like this, and the charm to be able to go to other games, stop off. I went to the game at Mount Barker yesterday as an example. Then I had 3 other families and kids up there, and we had dinner early dinner at the Stanley Bridge Hotel in Verdun, which is a beautiful little low-ceiling pub, and then arrived for the start of the Port game. So the only game I've missed, but that sort of rolling around feel's been, this town's done it pretty well.
Hey, Gil, now, there's some more colour of what's been going on in South Australia. Some fantastic players who have come out of South Australia. Lachie Neale, one of them, but rumours swirling around town that maybe you're going to miss this too much and there may be here a lot longer than another month, Gil.
I always missed Adelaide. So, I moved away 30 years I moved away 30 years ago, and the more I come back, Lloydie, the more I appreciate it.
Is it harder for you to leave the job, having experienced what you've experienced and knowing just how great the game is? Is it hard to actually think, I'm actually walking away from this?
No, I think whatever happens, it's hard. Whether it's, even in the toughest of times in COVID, or if it's in 5 years' time or next week.
Yeah, well, it's 12 months since you said you're going and you're still here.
Most people, this is the thing, Dave, I'll actually take this here. It takes a long time to work through. Most CEOs are done, all that's done in private up to 2 years. Because of the nature of our thing, you've got to say it, and then it takes the process. It's actually not that long by corporate Australian standards. That's that part dealt with seriously, but whatever time you leave, it's going to be difficult because it's a privileged and an incredible job. It's a game that you know how much I love it.
Okay. All right, now, not long now, only a matter of moments before you actually step up to the plate and go your hardest in the handball. I don't know if this was explained to you by your media people, but there is a prize on the line. If you win, you keep Gather Round for 10 years.
Oh, I like it, TJ. I like that.
If you win, you're free to negotiate.
So I name the price. Is that how it works?
There's got to be a handicap. I should start 10 points in front or something like that. I would have thought.
I'll give you 10.
That's a joke. I'm not
It is game on. Well, gather round, folks, because the 2 Chiefs, they're up next on Louis Handball. Welcome back to the Sunday Footy Show. This is time for Louis Handball.
That's a very unusual clapping in...
He's a Crow supporter. All right, well done, mate. Now, this is time for Louis Handball. It is the Premier of this great state, Peter Malinauskas, up against the CEO of the AFL, Gillon McLachlan. So you're on that side. So your team Premier, okay? Are you not happy about that? Okay. Okay, Barry for whoever you want. So now you're the captain of the home team, so you go
Righto.
first. So
Righto.
alternate hands. Which hand first?
I'll go with the preferred hand first.
Which one is that? Because I saw you practicing. And I'm not
The
entirely
right,
sure
no, the right, definitely. It's, in theory, at least.
Move the
Right.
target.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Move the target.
7.
Start.
Good start. You counting?
7.
7.
7.
14.
5, isn't it?
7.
24.
10. 2 more.
24.
7.
Goes to 31.
7.
And 7. He
That
goes
is
to
a
38.
Okay,
Very good start.
Give him a round of applause, folks. Great effort.
38 for the Premier.
How you feeling, Gil?
I'm very nervous. My right was terrible before. I didn't get it, even hit the green.
Good luck.
Shit.
Oh, 12.
7.
19. Watch your foot.
Oh my God, 5. I'll do it faster.
2.
Oh, Lordo.
21.
7.
28.
Okay,
So
all right.
38 plays 28.
Come on. Okay, that's okay. Anything can happen. It's a brutal game, politics.
5.
43. 53.
5.
58. 68. One to come.
We've still got one to go.
68.
5.
5.
Oh,
73.
Give him a round of applause. Great effort.
So you need 47 or 45. So you need to hit 4 bullseyes and a 7.
It's possible, Gil. It's possible.
Okay.
I don't want to put pressure on you, but you are playing for the next 10 years of Gather Round.
32.
7.
39.
Oh, sorry.
10.
7.
46.
And 5.
And there it is.
51. 75 plays 51. Well done.
Just like the South Australian election, it's been a landslide win for Peter Malinauskas. And, well, congratulations. You'd be feeling pretty chuffed about that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I am actually.
He did it easily too.
He absolutely did. So, look, as we wrap up the program, certainly we want to thank everyone for coming out today. Thank you very much, and thank you for putting it on as the South Australian government, and also Gil as the AFL. Thanks for putting it on. 3 matches to complete the round, and some final thoughts.
Certainly is. It's going to be a great afternoon, and wherever you may be today, may the sun shine on you, particularly in Adelaide.
Bye for now. Oh, don't do that.
You didn't get 2 on your left.